Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Check. Wrong headset. Hold on. I don't know why it's on that microphone. That's why it's on Okay, this should be better. We have a few things to go over with regards to Assassin's Creed Shadows. As you guys know, I am going to be staying up to date with a lot of that stuff. So a few things I want to go over before we start, but yeah, I'm going to do some more Legendary Tales. I'm enjoying it, and I just want to go back in. There's a few things I need to search for anyway, particularly in that one dungeon, so be sure to stick around for it. And we're just going to chill. I'm going to have speech chat on. You guys can mess with me if you want to, and yeah. But that being said, let's just go right into it, huh? All right, hey, right before the music started up again. All right, so we're going to get to this article by Entertainment Weekly, but before we do that, I want to look at a couple of things. So over on their Twitter, or X, we have a new story teaser trailer thing. It's literally 7 seconds, with 2 seconds being the end there, with just the Shadows imagery. They also released December 21st this dive through, which I think is interesting, and I have thoughts about it, so I'll go over that. But why don't we start with this trailer first, and then we'll look at the little dive through, and then we'll take a peek at that article, and I'll share my thoughts. But let's watch this first, and then we'll go back through it. Okay, so real quick, I'll mute that. We see a lot. Obviously, this is Naue. This is her father, because we know her father is the one. Oh, by the way, cheers. Gonna drink a little tonight. We know that her father is the one who gives her the hidden blade. Okay? We know this. Hold on. Did you guys get the audio? No, you guys did not get the audio. Hold on. Well, that's silly. We're going to watch it again so you have the audio. Why is it not giving you the audio? It's set to okay. That's not what I wanted. Hold on. Merry Christmas, Cinderella. Merry Christmas to you. All right, yeah, it's because I don't have those on. So let's go back to these headphones. Okay, let's watch it again. So and then I'll share my thoughts, because you guys didn't get the audio. So. There you go. Okay, so we know that Naue gets the hidden blade from her father. So that's this scene. Moving forward just a little bit. First of all, you can kind of see how the hidden blade is. It's very archaic, very basic. Couple of ropes held to a very makeshift gauntlet held by a samurai, or in this case, an assassin warrior. It's a flat piece of metal with what looks to be like a dragon design. I don't know. That looks like a horn right there. And this would be like the face of the dragon. That's more of a Chinese thing, but there are dragons in Japanese culture too. So I don't know if that's any significance. And you can't really tell here. Yeah, maybe you can. So this looks like a miniature katana, because here you have the hilt, or the handle. Sorry. There's no soba to it. So I'm pretty certain the soba is the guard, the hand guard. That's what it's called in Japanese, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. Um, and then you have the interwoven braided pattern that you typically see on a katana. This is on a swivel, so it can turn into, like, instead of being just straight out, you can swivel it and it can become a dagger. So that's cool. That's like her seeing it for the first time. You can see the shock and, well, this kind of like suspense and curiosity in her eyes, right? Which, by the way, I think the facial animations are so far improved in this game. Now, this is Yasuke, but when was this? Because he looks young here. So here's my suspicion. And I watched your Raptor's interpretation of this, and he didn't even comment on the fact that this is a very young Yasuke. Here, he looks like he's been beached at a young age, 18, 19 maybe. He opens his eyes, and this is probably a little bit of his backstory. So this is probably a story part of his backstory, which I think is interesting. What they're going to do, because there's so much freedom in storytelling for Yasuke, right? So I don't think this is like present day when he's in Japan. I mean, it looks like it might be because of his attire here, so maybe I'm wrong in that regard, but he looks incredibly young here. He has no facial hair. I have no idea when this is, but him being this young suggests to me that this is either very early when he was brought in, but just remember, he was there for 2 years, so who knows? But he looks incredibly young there. And he's waking up on a beach like he's confused, doesn't know how he got there. Then we have a scene, and there is suspicion that this was Naoe getting into Nobunaga Oda's home. And he's caught by surprise here. He's obviously not caught too much by surprise because he has his katana on him already, and you don't typically wear that throughout the house. Unless there's an invasion, then you carry it, or you're planning on leaving. So this is interesting. And he also has very nice attire, which I learned that after the era of the samurai, it was looked poorly upon to have very eloquent-looking robes like this that are decorated. So you see a lot of kimono, male kimono, with patterns on the inside. And so they were hiding it, right? Because it was looked down upon. I thought that was kind of interesting. So, anyway, that aside, obviously a shinobi here. Jor is probably wrong in this. I would think that he's wrong in this. Believes that this could be the encounter between Naoe and Nobunaga. I don't think they would show something that early. I think, this is my belief, that this is an engagement from early on between a random assassin from Iga, which is where they go. That's where the assassins were kind of, or the shinobi were first like raised and born and trained, right? Which is why he goes and burns it down. I think this is a rogue shinobi who implants in his brain, in Nobunaga's brain, hey, I am so-and-so from Iga, and I'm here to kill you. And he goes to try to kill him. Well, a real shinobi would not have approached him like this. A real shinobi would have done something different. But this might be the instigating factor, the instigating encounter that leads Nobunaga to want to go and burn Iga village. That's what I think it is. Jor thinks that it's like Naoe running into Nobunaga, and I'm like, that's dumb. Why would they want to show that? I think this is because look, he is a bit surprised. He's like, why are you here? What do you want? So that's my thought. And you guys know I don't like Jor anyway. All right, so this is obviously the entrance to an assassin temple. This is probably the very first entrance that Naoe goes into when she's told to meet with the assassins. Now, we saw this back in Assassin's Creed Revelations. I think that's when we first started seeing it. Was it Assassin's Creed 2 that we first saw it? No. Well, it was during the Ezio trilogy. I don't remember if it was 2, Brotherhood, or Revelations. But you ran into these doors that required unlocking with the use of the hidden blade. So we're seeing it here as well. This could be a later on temple that she enters, but a signifier that they're bringing back the hidden aspect of the assassins. And her induction has to be going through these trials, or it has to start by going through these trials, which is first finding the sigil of the temple door. Then there is some sort of parkour training aspect behind it, or some puzzle that she would have to solve before she actually meets with the assassins. That's what I think they're going to do. That would be a really smart way. Plus, notice how much of the promotion has not been focused on the assassins and Templars. But in this promotion, we saw immediately hidden blade, assassin logo, Templar logo. Barely any Yasuke. It was a glimpse of Yasuke at the start, and I think a glimpse of him right after this, and that's it. And there's something related to the article as well that I also want to mention, related to that statement. So here she is opening up a temple door. Now, Jor said something along the lines of just a bunch of random samurai. Because the emphasis is on assassins and Templars, finally, again, I believe that this is the entire Templar troop. So the Grand Master in the middle on the horse, you see this big bulky guy. There's always a big bulky guy. There's always a big bulky guy in a group. There's probably a female in the group somewhere. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 warriors aside what I believe to be the Grand Master. And these are going to be your targets throughout the game. That's what I think. So they're showing you a glimpse of how many you're going to have to kill. With the centerpiece being whoever the Grandmaster is. Do I think Nobunaga Oda is going to be labeled the Grandmaster Templar? No, I don't think so. I think he is going to be the character for which Yasuke is relevant. I think he is going to be an important character, without a doubt. He's been shown in multiple scenes. I think he's going to be an important character in both Yasuke and Naoe's storyline. But I don't think he would be Grandmaster. That'd be very easy to make him Grandmaster. It's when you have certain characters like Haytham Kenway, who ended up becoming a Grandmaster. When they first showed him in Assassin's Creed 3, you thought you were being an assassin. Well, because Haytham was raised by Edward, who was an assassin, but he was never told he was an assassin, and then he was starting to be raised by the Templars. So you were led to believe he was an assassin, but wow, lo and behold, you're actually playing as a Templar, and you're playing as the main antagonist. I think they could go the route of Nobunaga Oda being the Grandmaster Templar. That would be easy. That would be logical. But I would like to see them not do that. Excuse me. Still getting over being sick. So it's going to go on for a while. So just expect it. So that's what I think this scene portrays, in my opinion. So here's Yasuke. He's got a beard. Now I want you to know something. He has white hair here. If you scroll all the way back to his beach scene, he has no facial hair. I don't know how fast this man grows facial hair, if it's a year later or whatever, but even looking at his face, to me it looks different than this. He looks like he's aged here, like significantly aged. And just remember, Yasuke was only in Japan for 2 years. So if he went, let's say he was taken to Japan at 19 years old, him looking like this at 21 with gray hair, that'd be strange. I wonder if they're going to say Yasuke had a previous encounter with Japanese people, which is why he was familiar with their traditions. And maybe he was traded. Maybe he was traded to a Japanese person once before, and that this is a scene about his experience in the past with someone who was Japanese, and that's why he's got the robes. And he was betrayed or something. I don't know. This could be blood. This could just be the mud. I'm not really sure. But it just seems very strange that they have this scene where he looks incredibly young, and then this scene where he looks incredibly old. Incredibly old, I mean like 30s. Right? Just a thought. Just strange, in my opinion. What he's looking at here is Naue. It looks like it's this. They're in the same room because of the lighting, time of day. He's looking at her almost as if wondering, do I save you or do I leave you? And she's sitting here with shock and awe. Now, we can't tell if she's chained. Like, just out of line of sight, right? We can't see her wrists. But you could presume that she's chained because her wrists don't really change position or orientation. They're focally fixed right here, right? If she was holding a katana over her head and she turned, you could see her shoulders turn, right? In here, her shoulders turn, but her hands mostly stay fixed. If she was holding a katana, her whole body, her arms would go with it. See, they slightly adjust, but her wrists never move position. So it's almost as if she's like, are you going to save me? I'm really sad. I'm really scared. Like, or do I trust you? Like, this is a very interesting encounter because we have to suspect him moving in with Nobunaga Oda to destroy her home village. Since then, there will be tension, right? There will always be tension, I suspect. And so we see this encounter, and we can see the tension still exists. When this takes place, don't know. Maybe this takes place right after the burning of her village. Maybe she's captured, and he is left as the guard to watch over her. And instead of being cruel to her, he is being kind, and she's wondering, like, why this chivalry? Why are you being kind? You are my enemy. I am captured by your clan. I wonder if this is right after her home was destroyed. And then we have this, where we finally see the Templar logo again. No more Order of the Ancients or whatever. It's the Templars. This is after Valhalla, 300 years or so after Valhalla. Templar order has been established by King Albert, and here we are. We now have the Templar order. Who this is connected to, it's unclear, but it looks very Western. And I say that because the style here is very much not Japanese. This is very much the style of Western artistry for clothing. And you have leather belts with studs. Now, there was a period in time when Japanese started taking on Western. This was, I think, during the Edo period, I believe. And this is the Sengoku period that we're going to be playing Shadows in. That is before the Edo period, I believe. Like, the Edo period was at the end of the Sengoku period, going in, and moving on forward. I'm pretty certain. My Japanese history is still... I'm terrible in history in general, but my Japanese history is it's a little bit better than my American history. But I'm still learning. But this is very clearly Western influenced. This is not Japanese. This very well could be related to why am I blanking on their name? The Italian ministers that brought Yasuke over. This could be part of their troop. If you see this ribbon here that's holding the Templar logo, This reminds me of the church because it's purple. Purple is royalty. Purple was often used in some attire of the clergy, particularly in, I would say, probably in Italy, right? This just reminds me of the clergy. So I think this is a person either from the Western region or a Japanese person heavily influenced by Western attire in Western culture, and they are related to a religious sect. That's my belief, and that would make sense because after King Albert established the Templars, the Templars were a religious group. So even if this was 300 years later, the Templars may still be related or associated with the clergy. So this would make sense in my mind. Again, I'm no historian, and my thoughts could be way off at this point. All right, so there's that. There's also this cool bit. A few notable things here, okay? Right at the beginning, we have a dive, a leap of faith into the assassin logo. Very first person we see. In the first 3 or 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. That's Altair. Without a doubt, we all know that's Altair. Then, right after that, we have Ezio. I wish this moved smoother. So we have 2 images of Ezio. No, 3. Oh yeah, because yeah, it's Assassin's Creed 2, and this is Assassin's Creed. No, this is Brotherhood. So we got Ezio, who is the face of Assassin's Creed, and then as we progress through, we have Rotenageto, or Connor, Kenway. Then we have Aveline de la Grandpierre. I can never say her name. I can never say her last name, but she's French. She's part French. Her father had sex with a slave. So Aveline, first, mind you, female protagonist. Then we have Edward Kenway, father or grandfather of Connor. Then we have Arno, French revolutionary. Then we have Evie Fry, who I think they used her because she lived longer. Jacob died earlier than she did, and Evie actually had a daughter who you got to play as in DLC during World War II, which was really cool. I think that's why they used Evie, because she actually has a lineage, whereas Jacob died earlier, did not have children, and therefore the bloodline did not continue with him. It continued with Evie, even though they were twins. So I think that's why they used her here. Then you have Bayek, who started it. And then you have Cassandra, who was a demigod. Then you have Eivor. Then you have Naue, who is canon. This is huge, okay, because there's a lot of controversy over the use of Yasuke. And ever since, Merry Boobmas. What's up, Steve? How's it going, brother? Merry Christmas, man. Cheers. I think they use Naue here because she would be canon. And here's an interesting thing. The earliest trailer, when we had it called Assassin's Creed Red, the imagery, the silhouette of the character landing on top of a building was of Naue. Then marketing shifted towards Yasuke. Every trailer we saw, every discussion piece had, was around Yasuke, Naoe secondarily. She was still included, but there's heavy talk around Yasuke. This, I don't think, has anything to do with YouTube influencers or media influence. All right, yeah, go ahead, ask a question. But there is heavy emphasis. Could save lives. Okay, so question is, where are you? Are you, I'm assuming home, but you could be on your phone out somewhere. You're home. Okay, have another beer. Or whatever you want to drink and enjoy. So, a lot of the early gameplay discussion and story narrative discussion was around Yasuke. In fact, some of the early trailers were heavily focused on Yasuke and his interaction with Nobunaga Oda. All of a sudden, once they finally stopped talking about things, stopped showing trailers, and there is heavy discussion around Outlaws doing poorly, no problem. And once they finally announced, okay, so there was a lot of silence. They did put out some gameplay stuff. They showed Naoe, they showed Yasuke, they showed a little bit of both. But remember, early marketing was heavy on Yasuke and his storyline and the relevance of him. They didn't really talk, even in the interview things, right, where the developers are talking about how unique Yasuke was. They barely touched on Naoe's story, barely, right? Only like for a minute or two. Everything was around Yasuke. Ever since they shut up about all this, and the commentary and narrative out there was that this was a very woke game, that they did a disservice to the Japanese, and they got a lot of backlash from the Japanese country and Japanese players. Then they also got a lot of backlash from the U.S. players, and all of a sudden a lot of backlash from every player, every fan of the Assassin's Creed franchise. They went silent. Outlaws came out, did poorly, was doing so bad, and other titles that they had were doing so bad that they decided to delay Assassin's Creed Shadows till February. And ever since they started marketing Shadows again, the focus and emphasis has been on Naoe. Even this is showing it. Presumably, Yasuke is part of the Assassin Order as well. Why is he not also here? Question. All of a sudden, the marketing shift is towards Naoe. Is it because Yasuke is very controversial? Or is Naoe the actual canon character and Yasuke is the sidekick? That's what I'm curious about. It's very interesting, and I noticed it very, very clearly. It's very, very evident. So then, here's the last interesting part about this leap of faith dive through the symbol. The first person they showed was the back of Altair. On the outro, through the symbol, they show Altair again. Why? I just got chills thinking about it. I theorize that it's because the story of Altair is not done yet, even though we already saw him dead, right? We already saw his life through Assassin's Creed 1, Bloodlines, the iOS game, the Android game, and then through Revelations, when Ezio found him in his tomb and he was dead and he was holding the discs, the memory discs and all that. So we know the story of Altair. Why? And you brought Cheez-Its? Nice. Just regular cheddar, or like you get the white cheddar, you get the ridged, like what kind of cheeses? Puffs? Did you get the Cheez-It Puffs? But I think they are showcasing Altair last as advertisement for Assassin's Creed 1 Remake. Now, in my last white cheddar all day, yeah, baby. That shit goes quick too. Like the box is not enough. You need a barrel of white cheddar Cheez-Its, man, to satiate anyone. I theorize that they are showing Altair last as a bit of a hint towards Assassin's Creed 1 Remake. In the last live stream that I did, and we looked over some of the stuff that Luke Stevens was reviewing, particularly from Joe Raptor's Twitter, which, again, can't always trust what you read. There was a notation that it's predicted Black Flag will come out first. This makes me think maybe... Oh, they are. It's been discussed. They already said that it's been discussed. But and Black Flag is going to be remade. We know that for a fact. But why would they show Altair at the end? What about some of their other assassins from Jade? Maybe a little teaser at Hex? Maybe a teaser at, I don't know, some other game that they're making? Why are they not teasing those? Why do they have Altair at the end? Is it because he's not the face of Assassin's Creed. Ezio has been the face of Assassin's Creed. In fact, the entire Assassin's Creed theme song is known as Ezio's family theme. You know what I'm saying? It's Ezio's family's theme, but now it's the Assassin's Creed theme. That's how popular and how lucrative Ezio's trilogy was. We all know that would go. So my point here is that his placement at the end is strategic in terms of advertisement. Maybe we're getting because Assassin's Creed 1 Remake was kind of teased, I think end of last year, maybe beginning of this year. My timeline's blending a little bit, but it wasn't that long ago. It was at most a year ago. And it was teased alongside alongside Mirage, because in Mirage you can put that blue hue filter over the game to bring you back to the original Assassin's Creed 1, right? That was a little bit of a nod to Assassin's Creed 1. The way the game played was a nod to how Assassin's Creed 1 played. Then there was an updated visual enhancement trailer of Assassin's Creed 1 that was shown, but no indicator that it was being remade, right? But there was heavy speculation of what. Now we have him diving through at the end. Why would they do this if for no other reason than to tease and put out a trailer for an Assassin's Creed 1 remake? Then Tobuscus's AC Brotherhood song? I'm not familiar. So that's my thought there. Incredible. I'm not. Do I just watch this? Okay. Tobuscus.
Stargate, Ubisoft, Sparkle. A white matrix picks a date, then fade.
And people say Rome wasn't built in a day.
Bloom transition.
The birds
Get the hell out of there.
because
Oh,
they
Steve.
know something's going down. Is he gonna die? No, it's a medium shot.
Pan.
Zoom in slow-mo means he's the target. Mysterious hooded man watches from a distance. Take a second to look awesome. Time to go walk in slow motion so you still look awesome. God just saw you and he's gonna shoot you, but don't mind him, just keep looking awesome. That shadow will take care of him. White
God says stop, just kill him with your awesome. The other got hit by an arrow, so you're good.
off the Red Sea. Hopefully those gods have good armor. No, they don't. Maybe they do. They don't. Now act like you didn't do it.
They're not buying it. Target comes out of his shelter. He's distracted by a feather. He's like, shoot me. He likes feathers. He looks up when he remembers.
Ooh, I love birds.
Not at the bird, and people die everywhere. People die. Target doesn't die. He's fine. Target sends horsemen to die.
Kill the horse, the rider falls down. Kill the rider falls down.
Target's still fine.
Target nods and some other gods that were hiding in pillars come out and then take their formation.
Then Target pulls out his sword, then goes to smell his sword.
Not sure why.
Mysterious hooded man joined by other hooded people.
You're next, running slow motion jump attack.
Oh, Steve. Only you would be enticed to play a game because of something like that. Only you, man. On a side note, not bad. Not bad. Still, if you're looking for, in my opinion, the best Assassin's Creed main theme, or Ezio's family theme, it is Revelations. I'm not going to play the whole thing, but best version, without a doubt. We don't even need to. Yes, I know about Sabaton's Christmas song, yeah. I do. Dude, this is my second favorite in the entire series. Yeah. I like Sabaton. A lot of their songs sound the same, but I enjoy them. Good sound to them. But this is like one of the best versions of the Ezio family song. By far my favorite. One that never really got one version of that song that really didn't get a heck of a lot of attention, but was on the soundtrack. Oh, dude, 100%. Yeah. Oh, the old Assassin's Creed games, no, smell not entirely wrong. When I watched Samurai Jack, I immediately think Chinese food, because when we first started watching that, we were watching or eating Chinese food while playing or while watching. So smell is entirely there. But this version of Ezio's Family is also really good. See? Perfect. Amazing. Oh, those drums in the background. Oh, do we? Yeah, it's the general background. I like it. Like, I love this part. It's so good, man, with those Nordic drums in the background. And the chanting, this harmonicizing of the chants. Oh, that's so good. Well, if you want to hear the whole thing, I encourage you to listen to it. I love that version too. The original AC2 one was pretty good. Valhalla is great. Expect to spend a lot of time in it. Expect to spend a lot of time. But the combat you'll find better than Odyssey. I personally think it was also better than Origins, and Origins was better than Odyssey. You have less loot than Odyssey, but still, I think it's even less than Origins in my opinion. The loot is important, but you can't transmog. Like, you can transmog, but it costs money, which is annoying. But in terms of the story, it's very long. But I personally liked it because I got to know the characters a lot. You didn't really care for the combat in Valhalla. It was actually heavy. Like, you felt like you were hitting people. Whereas Odyssey, it just felt like you were hitting a wall. Like, I didn't feel like I was ever hitting someone. I just felt like I was swiping against walls. The combat was really good. The story is good too. I personally like the story, but if you're looking for Assassins vs. Templar, it's not really that. It's a good RPG. It's a good RPG, but it's not really Assassins vs. Templars. It is straight up a Viking RPG. It shouldn't have the Assassin's Creed label on it. But Bassam and Hytham are both present, and they are Assassin influence, and King Albert is a Templar, which is that's no secret. So you are fighting Templars, but you're fighting Templars as a Viking who is just trying to keep keep his village safe, his or her village safe, and also create or develop relationships. If you do the DLC is great. Siege of Paris is awesome. I loved the Siege of Paris. Wrath of the Druids was even better. I loved Wrath of Druids because the music, the landscape, some of the characters were great, but they didn't really diversify themselves too much from the original game. Siege of Paris did because it brought back black box missions a little bit, but it wasn't super exciting. And Dawn of Ragnarok is all in the mythical realm. You're Odin. And it also gives you a roguelike adventure, which you can do. But anyway, the other thing I want to talk about was this article. I'm going to try to read as much of it as possible. It's not super long, but I have my thoughts about bits and pieces, so let's talk about it. By Entertainment Weekly, Assassin's Creed Shadows reveals backstory to the game's new ninja. Ninja, the fastest ninja we ever made. It's an exclusive. The two playable figures of Assassin's Creed Shadows are emblematic of the nearly 20-year history of the popular video game series. Yasuke, based on the historical figure of the same name, feels aligned with the franchise's recent action-adventure entries. In other words, the way he plays is like an RPG character. He's a black samurai. Incorrect. He's a black samurai-like figure of African origins, and much more of a brawler-like than the protagonist of the protagonist of Odyssey and Valhalla. However, if you're a fan of the earliest games, Naue is the way to go. A shinobi assassin, she brings back the classic stealth gameplay, capable of blending in with shadows and speeding across rooftops unnoticed to stalk her targets. She also can go prone. The very first time a character in an Assassin's Creed game can go prone. Naue is the fastest assassin we ever made, which is saying something given how fast Arno was, given how fast Connor was, and given how fast I would even say Basim was. So Jonathan Dumont is the creative director of Shadows. She runs super fast. She has a lot of gadgets to keep her stealth so that she doesn't have to fight often. We want to satisfy that for the players that come in for that ninja assassin game. Anime fans will even be able to pull off their own Naruto run, leaning forward, arms bent back, blah, blah, blah. We do have a run on top of a building that has a little bit of a wink to it. We'll look at the pictures afterwards, by the way. The creative gives EW exclusive insights into Naue's backstory in the game, which is set against the backdrop of feudal Japan, specifically the Sengoku period. Naue hails from the Iga province, a rural, remote locale in the middle of the country that also plays into the origins of the shinobi and or ninjas. While the narrative of Yasuke introduces players to the nobility of this era, Dumont says the creative team wanted to show the opposite with Naue, the day-to-day, relatable, hard-working farmlands. Notice how this article is heavily focused in putting at the forefront Naue in the assassin gameplay. All right? And they say, while the narrative of Yasuke introduces players to the nobility, in other words, he's just a figurehead to give us perspective and insight from the nobility side of things. In other words, the daimyo, which is Nobunaga Oda, who is hailed to be one of the three biggest changers in Japanese culture and government. What does that say about Yasuke other than he is a segue into that perspective? Interesting to note. Assassin's Creed Shadow plays out through the dueling perspectives of both Yasuke and Naue. Their stories start to collide in 1579, the year that the son of the feudal Lord Oda Nobunaga, the daimyo of Yasuke serves, tries and fails to invade Iga. So Nobunaga Oda does not attend this battle, but his son does, along with Yasuke even, because we saw that in the trailer. He fails on the invasion of Iga. Naue was shielded by her father from what's happening in the world, and it comes crashing down. So in other words, he's trying to keep her devoid of any outside influence. He hasn't informed her of what's going on. He hasn't informed her of the challenges that he faces because he's part of the Assassin Brotherhood. So she's like completely unaware. She's completely ignorant when we start the game. and it all comes crashing down. She is pushed into war. She doesn't know much about her origins, and her father's been training her, but she doesn't know much about her mother, who's been gone, which could be a very interesting story piece, and I'm curious whether or not they're going to expound on that. Are they going to introduce her at a later time? Is she going to be revealed through the notes and letters that you find? Are there going to be little hints, or is she an actual character in the game? I'll be curious to see what they do. But as a cool proverb from Japan says, a frog in a well knows nothing of the sea. In other words, someone who is so fixated and orientated on such a small area of the world is less informed about what is actually going on. Ignorance, essentially, is what that's speaking to. She is tossed into the real world, and through that she will learn that she is not just a shinobi, that there is a little bit of a lineage, or at least some mystery about some sort of different type of shinobi. They're assassins, so she's somewhat linked to that. Somewhat, not directly. He also declines to go much further into detail to preserve some of the story points, but he teases how as she learns more about what it means to be part of the world of assassins, she'll have to navigate a Japan in the midst of a war. She will start a bit of a path of vengeance or fulfilling a promise that she made to her family. As she discovers a world in need, she begins to really value the community, values her father. She begins to really value the community values her father taught. Sorry, I read that a little incorrectly. Can she make a better world? She realizes they are people who cannot defend themselves, which is tied a little bit to the models of the Assassin Brotherhood. Let's see. All right, so in here, the kid's name is Junjiro. He's apparently going to be an important figure. He's the future Naoe hopes Japan will be. So, representation. Well, he's going to be a significant figure. Just a little kid. I wonder if she fixates on him. Naoe's storyline is very much entangled in the character's skill sets, which involved a grappling hook that allows her to swiftly scale tall structures, kunai, and smoke bombs. We all know about this. Each item is linked to an element from her backstory. So, every weapon she uses is directly connected to her in some meaningful way. They're just not random tools that are used, but they have meaning to them, somehow. I mean, I guess you could kind of say that with all the tools that any assassin has ever used, but back in the day, during the action-adventure aspects of Assassin's Creed, or that time period, it was more evident, that these were just tools. The hidden blade is given by her father, and we're going to learn a little bit more about what that means. She does feel like a panther looking at her prey. I don't know what the fuck that means, but okay. In early development, it became clear to the team that Shadows would be a two-person story, and the characters began to play off each other as the creation process went on. While Yasuke is considered level-headed, Naoe is more hot-headed. Yasuke is more capable in combat as part of the samurai order, or at least being surrounded by samurai. But Naoe can gracefully sneak through in shadow. Yasuke has difficulty performing a signature Assassin's Creed move like the Leap of Faith, where he will jump from a height and safely land in a pile of hay. Instead, he will just fall on his ass, essentially. Where Dumont says he doesn't do the Leap of Faith, he just crashes right into the haystack and hurts his butt. Kind of funny. Jokes aside, he says the team wanted to satisfy two main types of Assassin's Creed fans with Shadows with both characters. We have fans for more than 15 years of Assassins. A lot of people like Assassins at the start with the stealth approach, hiding in the shadows in the crowd. Then we have a little bit more of an action-oriented crowd that likes Odyssey, Origins, and Valhalla. I have comments about this, but let me finish here. We try to satisfy both types of players, but also try to not dilute too much of what they like about it. Okay. Yay. So, this part I take great issue with. Where is it? The team wanted to satisfy the main two types of Assassin's Creed fans. Why is this a problem? Well, you can do it with a single character. How do I know this? Jin Sakai. Jin Sakai was a samurai, or he is an assassin. You could play as both. as a singular character. You didn't need to have two characters to be an assassin and or a samurai. It all depended on the approach you chose to take. Sucker Punch knew what they were doing in Ghost of Tsushima. Ever Satisfied 2, exactly. And this is my point. In Ghost of Tsushima, they nailed being able to be whatever approach you wanted. You could be an assassin or a shinobi. You could be a samurai. Or you could even be an archer, which samurais were also archers. But you could really satisfy 3 different kind of class settings in Ghost of Tsushima. I decided to be more of an assassin approach. So that's how I built my character. Focused on stealth, focused on, staying discreet, using tools more. Even in the Legends mode, I primarily run as an assassin. I think I'm level 23 in my assassin. My samurai is level 15, I think. And then my Ronin, I think I was just leveling up last night with the boys. I think he's at a level 10 now, but that was my playstyle. But my brother primarily was playing, from what I understand, as a samurai. And you could approach things that way, except for a few missions where it forces you to do some stealth stuff, but you could effectively play however you want. Didn't have to split up the character and was able to accomplish both. Why Ubisoft feels that they have to have 2 protagonists to present these 2 different kinds of playstyles. I don't understand it. Now, it just the basis of Assassin's Creed is to be an assassin. Why provide the opportunity to be a samurai? It makes no sense. It goes against the code. I mean, even if Yasuke were to become some member of the Brotherhood, he wouldn't meet the creed itself. The creed itself requires discreetness, hiding in plain sight, working in the dark to serve the light. These are the tenets. And he couldn't effectively be an assassin. So why even have him as a playable character? If he were a side character, an NPC, I think that would have been great. I think that would have been really cool, actually, to have him as an NPC character. But instead, they decided to go with the dual protagonist, and they say it right here, to satisfy fans of the RPG series. Do you know why they were fans of the RPG series? Because they're fans of RPGs. They're not fans of Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed was a niche group of interest. People who liked that play style, who liked the lore, who liked the whole concept of Assassins versus Templars, being a modern day person, going back in time, using the DNA to traverse the worlds of your ancestors or other people's ancestors. These concepts, the science fiction concept, was so popular. That's what made Assassin's Creed so popular in one of their most profitable franchises ever. And I mean ever. Splinter Cell was big, but Assassin's Creed, the reason why they kept this franchise going and dropped a whole bunch of others like Watch Dogs, they dropped Watch Dogs because it wasn't as profitable. So why are they going this RPG route? Or why did they go this RPG route? And now why do they feel that they have to satisfy that? Assassin's Creed is meant to focus on assassins and focus on sneaking around, discreetness, killing without being seen. Money. No, I get it. And I agree with you. The reason why they did this was to go for the money. And that's one of the biggest problems. That is one of the biggest issues that they have had. Origins was a step towards the RPG, but based on the lore, it made sense. If you think about it, it made sense. You had Bayek, who, and his wife, who lost their child. They developed, because he was technically a sheriff, and he didn't feel that fighting in the open would satisfy their end game. So he encouraged and developed this creed And people, they loved what he was doing. He saved people, and they wanted to join him, and that's what created the Brotherhood. And therefore, he needed to create the creed itself to establish some parameters so people weren't going rogue and doing crazy things. And they followed the trajectory, the mission statement of what Bayek wanted to do. So he establishes the creed. That was a great origin story. It focused on assassinations. It focused on being stealthy at times, but it had to lead up to that. It didn't start with that. It had to lead up to that. And that was really good. It was brilliant. And then they went Odyssey and completely diverted away from what made Assassin's Creed franchise so profitable. And here they're kind of trying to satisfy that fan group, or that the group of fans that like the RPGs. Fine. Satisfy them by creating a good stealth game based with RPG mechanics. Make it RPG related, but put forth and promote the assassin side of things. That's what they should have done. That's what they should have done. I've got no other words other than that's what they should have done, man. This is a big folly on their part. Huge folly. Like, big misstep. You don't satisfy both. You satisfy the ones that were there to make it profitable in the first place. Was the action-adventure thing getting stale? Sure. Then do something different to mix it up. You want to make an RPG? Fine. But keep the focus on stealth. They had Splinter Cell. They could have gone that route. Honestly, sounds like they want to go into a different direction, but they don't want to lose their main fan base. But honestly, I think it could kill them. And honestly, I'm shocked AC is still going. I am too. I mean, Syndicate didn't sell well as some of the other games, and that was the last of the action adventure, Assassin's Creed style. Like, that was the last Assassin's Creed game with that style in it. But they are going to be satisfying different genres, as I had mentioned in my last live stream. Shadows is going to be their RPG. Jade is going to be their mobile. Then they're going to have a PvP Assassin's Creed. I forget the name of it, which I think is stupid. Then they're going to have their very dark storytelling one, which might go back to action adventure and Hex. So they're hitting very different genres in obviously different platforms. They're going to have a online based one too. Like, they're going to be hitting different genres, and they're going to expand this, and they are going to milk the AC franchise dry. It's going to be oversaturated, and people are going to be done with it. Like, they're going to be done with it. They have deviated so far from what they originally set out to do, which is disappointing, man. I don't know if I'll ever stop playing it, because I do love the series. I am invested, and I do want to see that. I feel like I'm one of those Call of Duty fanboys where it's like, no, it's going to be different this time, this time, guys. It's going to be different this time. Oh, no, it's not different. But don't worry, that they got a different group working on it now. This one's going to be different. It's going to change the world of Call of Duty. It's going to be different, and then it's never not. They're reaching out too far when I mean, they really did. They went back to form with Mirage. Mirage I liked a lot. I haven't played it multiple times, but I liked it a lot. It felt like an old Assassin's Creed game, but it still had the modern day fighting in it. So I could still fight like in the RPGs, but there was a strong emphasis on gathering information, tailing people, looting, stealing from people, and then going in and having these black box missions. How do you want to infiltrate? How do you want to assassinate this person? You had all the basics of the Assassin's Creed game right there, but you still had elements of the RPG stuff. It was a great blend. It was perfect. It reminded me just like Syndicate. Although the fighting wasn't nearly as fast as Syndicate, which is fine. Didn't have to be. And yeah, I felt Mirage was back to form. I had played it. I thought the story was good too. Holy shit, was the story good. It took me by surprise. But yeah, man. Good game. Good game this was. Really enjoyed it. I might go back and play it again after I'm done with 3. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know where this is going to go. I don't know what they're going to do, if they're going to do any better. Honestly, I think it's unfortunate that they want to dilute the experience so much by, I don't know, spreading it all too thin. They're spreading the genre too thin. All right, I need to switch my headset here. Properties. Speakers, wireless headset. Let's turn this on. I am going to be hopping in. All right. Okay, that should work now. We're going to go into Legendary Tales. You don't know my pin. I hit it. You couldn't see it. It's in your face, buddy boy. Alright, yeah, we're going to be going into Legendary Tales. There's a few things I wanted to do. Obviously, I'm enjoying the game. But there was a chest that I didn't get that I really want to get. Not that there's going to be anything great in it, but alright. Let me get myself situated here. And I'll be honest, the game felt so much more fun and entertaining when I was able to stand and play it. To actually squat down by the fire and pick things up the way I wanted to. I don't know why I don't play VR games like that much anymore, but I do know. I'm an old man and my back hurts. And it's bad on my back, but oh. Before I start, let me turn speech chat on. Alright. Speech chat should be on. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, I'm level 15, so I'm not far away from the 16. Boom, boom, boom. One thing I also wanted to try. What am I punching? Alright, one thing I did want to try. Where's my katana? Wait, what did I just do? Oh, crap. Alright, well, let's wait, that can't go on my back? But this can go on my back. Interesting. I didn't know that. What if I grab ice? Can I do anything with this? No. Okay, that's clearly something that I have. Okay, I have an idea of what it is,
Venus
but
_Malha said, cheap viewers on streambo.com, remove the space, at R9UK ITAC.
yeah, I'm gonna R9 UK right in the fucking face. Oh, because I saved you. beer. 5,000, 8,000. You are expensive, lady. You are expensive. And you're very tall. Very tall. But you got pillows, so if you ever want to, you know. Anyway. Let me check what I have in my stock. I have a lot. Holy cow. So let's break a lot of this down then. Here it is. Let's put this in there. Why is that one pink? Wait, why is that pink? It's a unique. Huh. Well, I certainly don't want to get rid of that then. Interesting. I have 123 honor now. This is good. What is this too? I have no idea. The merchant may be inside the Blight Haven. I will check there. Mount the Villicus that the champion dropped. This is the Villicus. How am I supposed to mount it? On the pedestal. I tried that. Well, I guess I have to go back now. Alright, lightning is my primary. You know what I'm going to do? No, because I can't put it on my back. I can only have the big one. That's all not good stuff. Okay. Alright. Let's go back in. What do I want? Yeah, the refugee camp, I think. Bitch. Attack me right as soon as I come out of the damn portal. Okay. I need to go in there. All right. Not the person I wanted to hit, but okay. Yeah, I'm not losing any mana. Batters up. Ah, it's brilliant. I'm not losing any mana, dude. This is crazy good. Alright, let's go back in. And I'm not even going to run through the whole dungeon. I know where I need to go. So we're just going to teleport immediately there. We are going to go to the porter's lodging first, because I want to get that treasure chest. Get out of here. Ooh, legendary. Alright, I screwed up on this one last time. So do not let go until you are fully secure with the one hand. Bitch. Nice. Alright, what do we have here? Oh, yes. Yeah. Ooh. This is good. Alright. Perfect. All right. Got another gold. Let's see what do we got. Ooh, gloves. Intellect, dexterity. Getting magic items from crystals, +1 vitality. +2. Oh, this is tough. I'll do the intellect. Whoops. But this is a unique one. Say it's unique, so I'm gonna keep that one for sure. It's hitting very, very well. Let's see, who else? While I'm here, I might as well level up a little bit. It does look like I'm actually using some magic, so, but that's okay. And there's a legendary there too. Okay, I should be able to endure this. Yep. Ooh, nice. We'll hold on to that. Now the corrupted area is just up ahead, so... Bitch. Alright, that wasn't so bad. Get rid of that. That wasn't so bad. He wasn't really hard. I was concerned that last time I had cheesed him while I was up there, so I didn't think it'd be too difficult. Or I thought it'd be a little too difficult, but I'm just too powerful. What was that? You're getting tricky on me. I wonder if I have to defeat the that guy at the end again. I get nothing? What a waste. Oh, hi. More meat. Okay. How did you not get hit? More raw meat. Not worth it. Oh, I need money. Haha. So there was this route. And that other option would have brought me here. I think. Oops. Oh my god, this thing hits so hard. Yo, you bitch. I am not good with this thing. Alright. Let's give it a go. Oh. Yo, these big weapons are crazy. Oh, this is cool. Alright, while we're down here and safe, let's see. Increase my wisdom again. What about... I have 3 points. Let's look at lightning. Can I do anything here? No, I still need to be a level 15. I'm now level 14. So what is this? Discharge. Lightning damage 10. To knock down enemy plus 30%. Shock chance 8%. Lightning damage 1.5. Lightning damage. Shocked enemies increase. So this is hand gestures. Interesting. So let's learn that. Huh. Magic, lightning. Discharge releases lightning that causes damage to enemies within range of spellcaster. So it says start here. So, do I have to equip that? It's a portal. I do have to equip it. Okay. That explains it. I wonder if I need it in both. says the gesture. Holy shit! Holy shit! Wow. I don't know what that gesture was telling me before, but holy cow, that move is crazy good. Alright, I want to see if I have to kill this guy again or not. I do. So let me kill these guys first. Okay, so I should be okay, right? Ooh. There's a level 8. So I currently have better chance of getting crystals. Intellect 4. Okay, we're going to put that there. And we are going to get rid of that one. Okay, I can't grab that. But apparently I'm supposed to take that and put that here. Well, it didn't do that last time. Okay, what is this? Fragment of Fear. I can't take that back. Okay. So what do I do now? Talk to the merchant back at the campsite. Okay. If that's all I need to do. There's nothing related to this. Alright, well. No need to heal up. I'll make sure everything's still working good. Haven't had really any drops, which is good. I almost died to that guy. But before, he wasn't, when I faced him before, he wasn't as aggressive. I think what's important is the fact that, excuse me, one thing I did this time around was defeat the other enemies, which I didn't do last time, which may have been healing or empowering the guy once I did defeat them. And I was also getting shot with, fuck, I don't know, fireballs or something like that. Yeah, I wasn't getting shot by fireballs this time. I was gonna say, that took a while. Peace. Alright, my health should be up enough. And we can go back to the campsite. We gotta leave here, and then we'll open up the portal and just head straight back. Alright. Speak with her? Or with you? The disappearance. Aha. I've let the alchemist know the results of my search. 65 honor, 1060 gold. You can also choose one of the rewards. Strength, dexterity. I have a lot of strength weapons, but I need more armor. Holy face mask. Level 13. Strength, dexterity, luck. Plus 2% mana recovery after each kill. Health recovery after each kill. That one's really good. Plus observation. When the player deals damage to an enemy, a weak point is highlighted on the enemy's body. Huh. So it doesn't really help me too much, but it is good. So let's see. I am gonna get rid of this. I'm not gonna get rid of unique things, which are the pink ones. Finally getting rid of that wand. It's amazing. Alright, let's put all this stuff in my stash. It's a legendary. That one is unique. What is this one? What do I currently have? Alright, so we got this one and this one. It was level 13, so the damage, the AP, armor penetration is up, but this one is still better. Oops. I keep forgetting how to do this. There we go. So we'll just put this one away. Oh, and let's go to object, stash. Put those in there. What is this? Normal powder, put those in there. We have enough to get another mana chunk. Alright, let's go get another mana chunk. Alright, so one thing I definitely want to do is try to kill that stupid skeleton. So we are going to go to the refugee camp. God dang. Batter's up. Hit my chair over here. Alright, this is going to be tough. But I think I can do it this time. Ow! Bitch! That fanfare was loud as fuck. It's pretty good, but mine's still better. I am excited I beat him. He took me down quite a bit, but as long as I used my dodge, I was fine. What am I hitting? Yeah, that fanfare was wicked loud. Alright, well I beat him. Just had to keep moving, so that's good. I'm excited about this. Now we can go back to camp. That dash is so critical too, man, I tell you what. The magic power, the magic powder. The flesh is weak. They want to have something they want to tell me. I got 54 honor points, 120 experience. So did you find anything? Not really. Is there another adventure out there? Well, I found a book. I see. At least you found this. Perhaps it was his diary? I'll try to interpret as much as I can. Alright. But I think the merchant will be better able to translate it. She is pretty busy. I will do what I can and pass the rest on to her. Great. Thank you. Awesome. Use a magic powder to raise the rank of an item. I'll show you how to improve the quality of your potions if you wish. I'll tell you how, so check your journal or manual for more information. Alright. Magic powder. Let's just, yeah, let's just see what we can do here. Item. Do I have a basic? Hold on. Not really. I could stash these. Some magic powder. That's a rare magic powder. I certainly don't want to use that. Alright, let's go find a random item. Someone's bound to drop a random item. What do I do? Get another skill point? No, not one item. Not a crude piece of crap that I can upgrade. So I found something that was in here. But there are other items I need to find apparently. Is there anything in here? No. I like the paralytic effect. Thank you, finally something. Anything over here? I can't climb these things either. That would be really cool. And this was the guy who wanted all this stuff, right? Find the mementos. The bronze mirrors in the collapsed chapel. So that's in an area that I couldn't go to before because I was too weak. Can I do something with this? What am I supposed to do with this? What? Can be stacked in a pouch, can be synthesized through alchemy and a magic pot. You can use magic powder on a potion to increase its strength. Hold L to R2, use magic dust break. If you put 2 potion soul crystals into the potion making apparatus, you can make a new potion. This says over a potion. Okay. That didn't do anything. Oh, what the hell, dude? I need to raise the rank of the item. I'm so confused. I have no idea. What the hell am I supposed to do? I'm so confused. Okay, I have another one of these. Okay, let's go. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I think it's very obvious. Let's get another legendary, I guess. Can I put 3 legendaries in there? I doubt it. I can. A unique. Interesting. Huh. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm very, very confused. Uniques are good. I know that much. I'm gonna equip these. Is it possible to just throw this whole thing in there? Yes, it is. I got 33 back. Hello. That was rude. Let's take all these. Legendary. Did I bring anything else? I did not. Just curious. Nope. Okay. Huh. Like a katana in there. Weird. Let's put this away, this away. I don't know why those don't stack when they go into the stash. It's weird. And get all these and all these. Perfect. Being able to throw the whole thing in is very beneficial. Sweet. Got a whole bunch. I don't understand what this is, how I do this. I'm gonna have to watch something on it. Because it says, can be stacked up, synthesized through alchemy in a magic pot. I need to get more and then figure out what to do with it after. Because I'm not really sure. I saw that I had 4 skill points too, so I'll check that out. Let's see, secondary 15 mana I want to do. Mana recovery plus 20. Let's do that. It's only 1 point. Level 36. Jeez Louise. Mana recovery plus 25% of used mana, recover duration 5 seconds. And this one is mana recovery plus 1.5 every 3 seconds. Should do more mana. It's level 16. See, ooh, I could do this one. Frostration. Requires hypothermia. Let's do lightning though. What's this? It's an active ability. Thunder Break. Well, let's just do Lightning Arrow and improve that. I think that'll be good. And then I can still do this one. Let's learn it. It says gesture up and down. Holy shit. Alright, we're gonna go try this on someone. What the fuck? That was so cool. Where's a normal fucker? There's 3 normal fuckers right there. Oh my god. That's brilliant. That is so good. Oh my god. Oh. That is so cool. It is using some Mana Man, but that is wicked cool. Like, look at my mana recovery. I smite thee, bitch. This is so cool, man. Wow. I'm not even kidding. This is pretty damn cool, man. And then we have this one. I definitely need more mana. This is wild. Absolutely wild. I am just having so much fun with this game. This is crazy how in-depth this is and the different kinds of things that you can do. It is impressive. Heads will roll. For that, I smite you. That's a cool looking weapon. Alright, gotta conserve my mana. I'm gonna figure out how to improve my, or do that little spell thing or dust thing. I don't know what that is or how to do it, but I'll figure it out. I'll look up a YouTube video or something. Yo, you bitch! Ow, I hit my chair! I need to be level 16. So I'm getting there, that's for sure. Sell or break down a bunch of that stuff. Oh, hi, buddy. You will not outpower me, bud. I could probably go in there and do alright, though, to be honest. Ooh, almost at level 16. For my intellect, that is. That is so cool, man. Holy shit. That's so cool. I'm curious to know, like, what the other weapon special abilities are and such. I'll be very excited to find out. Especially when I can make my own elemental weapons. That'll be even cooler. the hell? That was so much money. So much money, I don't know what to do with it all. Little bitch. So I went up that way before. All the bats are that way. Ooh, a purple. Punch damage strength. That's if you want to be a boxer. Ish. Grab that. I'll bring that back. I'll break a lot of this down. Maybe get some of those powders. Bitch. Alright, let's see how well I do against one of these guys. Not bad. Much better than I did before. There we go. Nice little level up. Kill him from a distance. Ooh, special rock? Titanium, I believe? I should have checked, but okay. It's all good. Sweet, okay, that's the mausoleum. I've never been out this far, so I'm gonna do a quick look around here. Another goblin guy. Looks like there's another trader's cart over here. Ebony plank. Okay, the further we get out, the better, because we're getting more quality material. Maybe not weaponry, but material. Gotta be wary because I don't know if anything's gonna rise up from the ground here. Nice. Alright, we push forward to see if we can get to another spot. That place looks really cool up there. We're gonna go up there in a moment. Get myself a meat chunk here. All right. We're going to push forward, stay on the path. I haven't deviated yet. Holy shit. Okay, cannot go that way yet. Just figure I'd go to town. Yes! Exactly what I wanted. That is a relief. Alright, let's sit and wait a moment. I'm going to check what time it is. 11:50? Okay. I'm going to go on a pretty decent amount of time. We've got a lot accomplished today. The one thing I still have to figure out is this powder stuff. I don't know about this powder stuff yet. But we have a new portal or transport or fast travel pad that we can go on now. And I can level up so much faster that way. In fact, add more wisdom. I'm going to try to go as high as I possibly can on the wisdom. Got 2 more points here. That is so good. Can't do much else on that. Yeah, I need to be pretty high level to do some of these. So, abilities, secondary. Mana increase by 15. What is that? Mana recovery. I almost want to do that. Because my mana's at 110. Which I think is pretty decent. Should do health as well. But if I can just hit the shit out of them, I'm going to do mana recovery.
Black Tiga 330 said, you use it when you are building a sword.
Yeah. By the way, I beat that skeleton dude. I finally beat him, which was really, really exciting. Ah.
Black Tiga 330 said, nice.
Yeah, man. But I don't understand this. The unique powder. I don't understand how to use it. I've broken a number of powders over different weapons, and I don't know. I just don't know.
Black Tiga 330 said, you use it when you are building the sword past the white tent.
That? Alright, what do I got here? So you're saying I have to apply it while I'm over here?
Black Tiga 330 said, yes.
And where would I put it? In the water? Or do I put it here? Because it doesn't tell you. I went into this, and it says, because here's my objective. I can crush the magic powder over a potion, whetstone, or bowstring in order to raise the rank of an item. So I tried to do it over a potion, but it didn't do anything. So I don't know. Do I just do this to fulfill... Like if I grab this, right? Right, now I come into here, I grab this bad boy, I just crush it over this? Is that what I do?
Black Tiga 330 said, yes.
Alright, well, there's that. Fulfilled that. So just put that away then. Oh, I was actually going to go upgrade those. Oops. Alright, well, let's talk to her then. I'm too short. That's all I have for you. I hope it went well. Peace. Thank you. Alright, well that's done then. What other quests do I have? I have a quest from her. Let me upgrade these things first.
Black Tiga 330 said, as Dora the Explorer says, "Yay, you did it."
You did it. You did it. You did it. You did it. I don't think that's exactly how it goes, but close enough. Nine, 12. Did you see my lightning bolt, by the way, Tyga? This shit is sick. I
Black
can't do
Tiga
those.
330 said, on the magic or on the staff?
Magic. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. So take out 2. So this thing. So fucking cool. That's so cool, dude. Oh, that is so cool.
Black Tiga 330 said, "Damn Thor."
Right? You put a hammer in my hand, which they do have Mjolnir, by the way. They added Mjolnir into this game. I mean, even if I take my wand and do it. Ta-da! And then there's this really cool one where it doesn't go as far, but it shoots it across the ground. It does ridiculous damage. Both of those moves do ridiculous damage. I do this in combination, dude. Fuck it, we're gonna try it. We're gonna go to a spot and we're gonna try it. Go to cemetery. I don't think we can go here. I think I killed everybody here. Let's just go back to the refugee camps, because I don't think I killed everybody here. Yeah, I didn't kill this guy. So this guy doesn't... He probably died with just one. Give me another guy. Here's a couple. Oops. Just gets obliterated. That's so cool. I have the power. I have the power. Oh, so good. It kills my mana to use it that much, but the amount of power that comes out of it is just totally worth it. Holy cow. I'm just touching the surface of this game. Look at my mana's already going back up. See, I knew the mana regeneration was going to be beneficial. So in moments like this where I'm just running around collecting stuff randomly in the environment, I don't have to worry about using a mana potion. I don't have to worry about possibly running out of mana when I come into another engagement. Oh, this is so cool. I need to play this with more people. I truly do. Did that not really affect it either? Barely. That used to affect it a lot. Yada! So cool, man. And I got a really cool mask, but I don't want to wear it. Oh wait, I can take that. Oh wait, I wanted to show you it. Go to my items. This mask. It looks really cool. It's got observation, which is, it identifies weak points, which is awesome. And it's got some cool stats here, but it's definitely more towards like someone who is a fighter. Because there's mana recovery and health recovery. Mana I'm sure everybody gets to use, but it's focused primarily on strength and dexterity. So probably an archer or someone who swings a weapon. I would be curious to know what it looks like. Holy crap. That is really cool looking.
Said Loki mask.
Dude, that is a crazy looking mask. I wonder if I were to go and fight that guy again, if I would get different items. I wonder. It might be worth testing out. I'll tell you what, persevering and getting through some of this stuff, just so I can get to some of these cool items, like I'm really starting to feel powerful, like good, you know what I'm saying? I'm loving it so far. What a cool experience. Kill the goblin shaman. Merchant has warned me that somebody is creating a malevolent artifact in the lands outside the camp. We need to find the person who is responsible for this and stop them. About that relic piece. I don't know if you've noticed, but there's something strange. There's a strange plague going around, and I'm beginning to suspect this relic is playing a part in it. Perhaps. Whatever this plague is, I think it's causing the farmers and locals to go mad and turn into hollows. Here, you better keep this with you. Oh, yes. I feel you should know, before I entered the cave, there was a goblin larger than normal, and his lackeys hanging around. I think they may have been using magic. Okay? It seems there are many threatening forces out and about these days. I could not only feel the presence of a sorcerer's spirit in there, but I felt an oppressive, monstrous force emanating from that place as well. Fair enough. I advise you to tread carefully. It's fine. I can conjure lightning. Collect Gladiator's axe from the collapsed chapel. Alright, I'll accept that. According to the diary, the gladiator's axe was abandoned in the collapsed chapel in the Goblin Cave. I have to go and get the axe, get back the axe and honor the gladiator's memory. Yes? Oh, the diary. It seems the author was another plucky adventurer out to make a name for himself and fight with honor. But it seems he was hit with the plague that's been infecting the farmers and began transforming into a hollow. Kept trying to write in the diary, though. You'd think he'd have had better things to do. Well, perhaps not. Maybe he wanted to let everybody know. The writing gets scribbly and indecipherable the more it goes along. Well, I did find the farmer, but it seems he was waiting for a warrior to come fight him to give him his honorable death. Seems he left behind the location of his favorite weapon. I saw that look in your eye just now. Are you thinking of going to get it? Yes. Well, I can't stop you, but I pray you don't meet the same fate. I won't. Okay. So, 2 new quests. Does this guy have a quest by chance? Does he have any new items? He does have a new quest. What are his items, though? Nothing good. The apprenticeship. Let's create a weapon using the forge. Okay, I've done that. You want to go? Making weapons, I mean, I already did. Do you say the merchant's tent in this distant behind you? Yeah, okay. It's a pain in the ass to teach you how to do it, so check your journal for the details. I think I already did it, though. But I have to do it while... Okay. Have to do it while I have the quest active. I get it. I get it. Simple quest. Simple quest. Let's go to object. Let's do something simple like that. Actually, let's not. Put those back. Grab this and grab this. Okay. Can I make a wand? Let's see. Hatchet, self, club body, flange mace handle, halberd, wand shaft. This is all about style, I think. I do want a really cool looking one. Do I like this or do I like this one? Kind of like this one. Okay. Now, I need to put the jewel. Two-handed sword. Huh. Well, it's empty. So what do I do for the wand? Huh. Alright. Well, I have a half-made wand. Mallhead Warhammer. Oh, polearm. Sword blade. Interesting. So what do I put in this then? Is there something I specifically put in here? It's magic powder. Alright, well, let's make something else then. I don't know what to do with that. I'll have to figure that out. One-handed sword. Huh. What do I want to make then? I like spears. Buckler. Don't really know what... Oh. See, two-handed sword. I like those. Axe. Huh. What kind of handle do I want? I do like that one. So let's do that. Let's do this again. Alright, and then we'll take one of these. Oh, can I cancel? Okay, so now They have to be of the same thing, otherwise they won't fit, huh? Okay, well, what was the... I had the bearded axe handle. So now I need to do the bearded axe head. Okay. Can't mix and match, that's good to know. Not too concerned, I have plenty of these. I can make many, many more. Oh, where is it? Here it is. And it's a level 7. Did I not just create a weapon? I just created...
Flasher said, cheap viewers on streambo.com, remove the space, at P8FSWVL9. Black Tiga 330 said, needs alter.
Needs the altar? What am I supposed to put there? I need to make that. Specifically that. Alright, so it's a single-handed sword.
Black Tiga 330 said, put the weapon on the altar.
I did, but it wasn't accepting it. And what does that do? It's just kind of sitting there. Is that not good enough for you? I think it wants me to create that specifically, that weapon. Okay, what was that one I did? The falchion handle. Okay. I'm not making the exact one, but whatever. Maybe if I don't screw it up this time. What does it want me to do? Is it a Carolingian blade? I'm confused. The arming sword blade? No, that looks like it'd be too long. No, that looks like that's the one. I don't know, man. I'll try this one. And if it doesn't work, then I don't know. I'll make sure I had the right one. Yeah. That's identical, dude. That is identical. What does it want me to do? I don't understand what it wants me to do. I've now created, what, 3 weapons? And what am I supposed to do? Make a wand handle on the lathe. Hold the handle in one hand and the whetstone in the other. Place the whetstone on the handle according... Oh, it's a whetstone.
I think you on grade part or whetstone.
Yeah. So let's see. Now, if I take one of these, and let's say, oh, I have that in there already. And let's say I take this, and then I take my wand. Can I enhance it? Is that how that works? Or does it not work on wands? Maybe I have to add a upgraded whetstone to it. I think that's how that works. Okay, so let's
Black Tiga 330.
let's do this instead.
Needs upgrade.
Yeah. So what? Did it not improve? It was a purple whetstone. I don't get it. We're gonna take the whetstones. Not bad, not bad. Give the weapon a title. I can give my items personalized titles by placing the weapon on the altar next to the forge. You should give her a name. A good weapon like that needs a good strong name. There should be a small stone altar next to the forge where you can name your crafted weapon. Remove title. That's funny. This is just easy XP. Okay. Get a rare whetstone. That's the name you're going for? Seems a bit much if you ask me. I literally called it remove title. Bolstered weapon. I can improve weapons I've made using the high grade whetstones. Create a weapon. Magic rank or higher. I'll make a magic weapon for you. Do you still have the magic whetstone I gave you earlier? I think so. It's a great tool for polishing weapons you've already assembled. Bring it to me when you're done. Magic rank. Hold on, I'm gonna sit down for this. My feet are starting to hurt. Ugh. Ugh. How am I supposed to make it magic rank? That's a rare magic rare rank weapons. So do I take this weapon and use this whetstone?
Black Tiga 330 said, combine wood.
Combine wood? But it's a whetstone. So if I take this wood, I'm not quite getting it. Because I used a whetstone on the...
Black Tiga 330 said, I think you combine the wood in the pot to make it bed.
But I've thrown this wood. This is...
Black Tiga 330 said,
so that won't
combine
work.
the iron to make it better.
Combine the iron. Well, I have odium ore. I have the normal whetstones. If I throw these in here, that won't matter because I need the magic powder to make them better.
Black Tiga 330 said, probably in the machine, I can't remember.
Let's just read what it says again. It says, I can improve weapons I've made using high-grade whetstones. Create a weapon, magic rank or higher. But how do you do that? Do you have to add multiple ingredients? Like, let's say I do this again. See, now it's a level 14. Level 21. Aha. What if... No, I can't do that. Okay, if I'm going to be honest, what I really want to do... let's make a wand. Let's do another wand. Let's do this one again. I am a level... It's currently a level 8. So let's make... And I'm a level 20. So let's take this. Make a... I don't know if I can do a level 21. You know what? Let's do a level 21. Let's just do it. Okay. Let's take this. And now we have damaged enemies with burn status increased by 13. That's parried enemies. It's a little bit higher than what I have, but that's okay. It's only one level higher. But the question is, how do I do that with... I wonder if I just fluked that one thing. I'm not sure. Unique whetstone. I have nothing left to teach you now. Okay, good job. Thanks. Now I have a unique whetstone. What if I took this sword, took this. Why can I not do anything with that now? Let's go here. Oh, you know what? I actually have a katana. I cannot... It's a rare. So can I not do it with a rare item? See, that's unique. Can't do it with that. I can do it with that. So now it's unique. Why the other one didn't upgrade, I have no idea. Okay. Alright. I need to put my katana back. And then that can go back into storage. Alright. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. I've pretty much done everything I can here. Minus those missions. So now the remainder of my time is going to be spent going out there and doing stuff. That requires 500. That's legendary. Which is strange because I can just buy a whole bunch of these. And I can come over here and just make them legendary. Oh no, I need the powder. That's right. I need the powder, which I have unique. Look at that. Now, can I take this? Take this. I did absolutely nothing. Great. Now, there goes a unique powder. Alright, well, at least now I know that. Is that a mana chunk? Let's go do that quick. Learning experiences. Is there anything else? I don't think so. I'll put that away. Got a bowstring. What's this? Oh, we'll go take care of that then. I have 3 of them. Ow! Here we go. Alright, now that I've tested a whole bunch of different things, I'm feeling pretty good about the crafting now that I'm starting to understand it. Still think, personally, it's a little wonky, but it's manageable. I can manage it. I can understand it a little bit. I do need... I'm going to keep that level 21, but it is for fire, so... I am going to put these in hopes that I can get something out of it. Not so much, unfortunately. I will have to get rid of more purple-like items and stuff to get those shards. Alright. I'm gonna name you Old Faithful. Wait. What is this? Oh. That's what it currently is. Option reset? No. You can reset the options? Why would you want to do that? I want to name it, but it's not crafted, so I can't name it, huh? Only crafted weapons can you name. Damn. That would have been cool if you could kind of name whatever weapon you got. Alright. Well, I have been streaming for a while. It's almost 1 o'clock in the morning. I think I have 307 honor. What the hell can I do with 307 honor? Traits. Abilities. Legendaries. I need 100 points to learn this. Sure. I need another 100 points to send it to level 2. Let's... Will it, though? Holy fucking hell. That was awesome. I now have to try this. That was so cool. I have to try it. I have to try it now. Did I really kill everybody here? Damn. That was... That and the lightning, like... I am impressed with what this game can do, man. Look at this. What the fuck? Who? How? I need to find a couple people to kill with this. That was crazy. That is 100% going to be on my back now. What the... Dude. I understand that it's not as powerful as this because I haven't updated my shit to accommodate that, but what the fuck, dude? That is so cool. Wow. This game, what other wonders does it have? Like I am flabbergasted. Confounded. Alright. Alright. I have had my fill. I am deeply impressed. I'm even more impressed. I knew this game had some cool stuff, but as I start uncovering more and more, I'm just blown away. Holy smokes, dude. Oh, let's scooch our little butts forward. The fact that I could throw a spear like that and have it look that cool, have it do that kind of damage, is insane. The fact that I can hold lightning literally in my hand and just, dude, holy shit. I'm thoroughly impressed, and I've only scratched the surface because there's fire, there's ice, there's psychic, and then there's like one other one for magic. The weapons, the number of weapons that you'll have and that you can get, and the different things that you can do, the different upgrades you can do, and the different kinds of builds that you can have. And you want to be a boxer, you want to be, or that's a pugilist, or if you want to use the spear or an axe or whatever it is, man. Like, there's so much you can do. Wow. I'm surprised more people are not playing. Maybe they are playing. I just don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. I need to sleep. I have the next couple days off, and yeah. So I'm gonna enjoy the rest of the week with my son. Maybe I will get him on here and he can stream. Who knows? But if you guys haven't already subscribed and followed on the respective platforms, please consider doing so. Hopefully you all had a Merry Christmas. Let's go into the new year feeling better. Let's go into the new year more optimistic. But I will see you guys in the next one. Later. Bye.